up, party people? I'm Alix Traeger, and this is Target Takes On. Today, I'm taking on party appetizers. These appetizers, they're all right, but I'm gonna show you some that will be sure to make you the star of any party. Shall we? First up, the star of any party appetizer, the charcuterie board. The key to a charcuterie board is to add variety and textures and different flavor profiles. It's not only delicious, but it's show-stopping. It will be sure to impress your guests. I'm also gonna be showing you some other party appetizers that could go great with your charcuterie board or can hold their own. I think the way to tackle a charcuterie board is to really break it down into stages. So of course, the center of our stage is the cheese. We have cheddar, brie, manchego, sheep's milk cheese, Gouda, mozzarella, you name it. I'm gonna start by cutting up some of my cheeses. I'm starting with my cheddar, and I'm just gonna cut my cheddar into cubes. So to stylize my board, I'm also gonna keep the whole blocks of cheese and the cut pieces. This makes it a little more visually interesting and, of course, accessible, so it's finger food friendly. Next up, we have our friend, the triple creme brie. I love like a really creamy, soft cheese. I also love eating it with some like sweetness, so dates or jam. I just cut a wedge out of my brie, and then I'm gonna leave it there like that. So cute, right? Again, we eat with our eyes, so we wanna make our charcuterie board really visually interesting. Next up is our aged sheep's milk cheese. I love aged cheeses. This is when you introduce some of those crystallized pieces. I'm cutting some wedges, so again, they're easy to eat, but also I'm cutting each cheese in a little bit of a different style, just so we have different visual elements. Next, we have another variety of brie. This one's a little bit of a harder brie, I'd say. We're making a charcuterie for our party. We'll get on to our next building block of a charcuterie board, the meat. Everyone, meat are meats. We've got a lot of cured meats here, salami, prosciutto, all the good stuff. They're gonna help build it out a little and offer some really great flavor. You don't wanna just put like your salami on the board like that. We wanna kind of break it up a little bit, let it breathe, offer some more visually interesting elements, and just make it easy for people to pick up your meat. I'm just gonna play around a little bit. Sometimes it's nice to kind of fold your meat like that and start stacking. You can make salami rivers, salami flowers, rosettes. And look how easy that is. It's just a nice, visually interesting way to layer your meat. A little salami ring here. With the prosciutto, I'm just, again, gonna pull it up, give it a little air to breathe, and then just create like little piles. These cured meats are gonna offer a really amazing salty bite in addition to your cheese. Now we've got some thicker cuts of salami. I'm just gonna layer these and kind of stagger them. We're offering some more visual elements, some more color. This is like effortlessly fancy. It's already looking really good, right? But we're not done yet. As you can see, we have some gaps, and we need to fill in these spaces and also add a little more texture and flavor. All right, on to our next and final step of our charcuterie board, the fun stuff. I personally love salty and sweet, so I love adding some jams and fruit to my board. This is a fig jam. You can always leave it in the container, but I am going to put these into little bowls. Gonna stick this right here. I also love a grainy mustard. This will add some tang, maybe a little spice to your board. We got some sun-dried tomatoes, a great pop of red. I love having a mixture of fresh and dried fruit, another little pop of sweetness, and we've got some dried cherries. I love adding some nuts for crunch. We got some grapes. We got some pistachios. We got some hot pepper jelly for a little spice. So you get the drill here. We're just adding more flavor elements, more texture, more visually interesting things, more color. Of course, we need crackers, things to eat your cheese with. I'm gonna break these in half, add them in here. I personally love different kinds of crackers. So ones with seeds, cheese, different shapes. Play around. Can't forget the olives. We've got Kalamata and jalapeno stuffed. We're looking really good so far. There are no rules here, just freestyle. So I'm gonna finish up this charcuterie board, but I'm also gonna show you some appetizers that are gonna go great with it. Let's kick it up a notch. All right, we're on to our next party appetizer, Brie Puff Pastry Bites. These would pair amazing with your charcuterie board, but they'll also be equally delicious on their own. I'm starting with my muffin tin, and I'm gonna spray it with a little cooking spray. Puff pastry comes frozen in sheets like this, so you're gonna thaw it and cut it into squares. So I'm gonna put my square of puff pastry right into my muffin tin and kind of press it down and mold it. This is gonna be the base of our puff pastry bite. Next up, I cubed some brie cheese, and I'm just gonna pop some of those right in there. Easy enough. These are gonna be so cute and so delicious. Next up, we have our pop of sweetness from fig jam. And it's also adding a nice color, of course, so that's why I'm adding it on top. Next up, we gotta add a little crunch, so I'm adding chopped pecans. These are gonna bake at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes until that cheese is nice and melty and the puff pastry is golden and puffed. All right, on to our next appetizer, which is Antipasto Cups, another quick and easy dish that is sure to impress your guests. I lined my muffin tin with salami and then baked it at 375 for 10 to 12 minutes until they got all crispy and turned into these cups. I have my tomatoes, olives, mozzarella, and basil that I've already prepped, so I'm just gonna start tossing these into my bowl. Obviously, all of these flavors go really well together. I also have some artichoke hearts. Gonna toss these right in. A little splash of red wine vinegar, a little salt, and pepper. Now stir that all up. Look at that color. And now all there's left to do is fill our salami cups. Don't want to overcrowd them, just a little in each, so you get a perfect bite. I feel like these are super easy to make, but they also put a fun new twist on antipasto. One of my favorite things to do is to take really classic and loved flavors, but put them together in a new way. Voila! Antipasto Cups. All of our party appetizers are done, but no party is complete without a great dip. There's so many to choose from, but this one is super easy, just feta, cream cheese, and Greek yogurt. I also added some cucumbers, tomatoes, dill, and a drizzle of olive oil on top. Woo! Look at all these delicious party appetizers. I, for one, cannot wait to dig in. Our baked brie bites are a nice golden brown. We have our cute antipasto cups, and of course, our beautiful show-stopping charcuterie board. All there's left to do is eat. And party. We just made some amazing starters to get any party started. And here are some key takeaways. First, there is no right way to make a charcuterie board. Just keep layering textures and flavors. Number two, simple recipes are always delicious and will make your life easier. And number three, go get yourself a muffin tin. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Target's YouTube channel. All the products I used are shoppable online and in the description box below. Woo!